Imagine standing in an empty field. You've been given a shovel and told to dig. You dig for weeks, months, maybe years, sweating through the heat and freezing in the cold. People walk by, shake their heads, and ask, "What are you doing?" You look down into the hole, and then you look up at them, and the truth is, you have absolutely no idea if there is actually gold at the bottom of it. You're just operating on a whisper of belief. Most of us treat our goals like a vending machine. We put in $1 of effort, and we expect a candy bar of success to drop immediately. But life doesn't work like a vending machine. It works like a massive, unpredictable ecosystem. To survive it, you have to shift your obsession from the destination to the mechanics. Here is the anatomy of what it actually means to trust the process and keep moving, broken down into 10 stages. First stage is the vending machine fallacy. We live in an era of instant gratification. We want the overnight startup success, the instant fitness transformation, the viral video. But sustainable success is an investment account, not a lottery ticket. When you enter a process, you have to sign a contract with yourself that says, "I am doing this for the compounding interest, not the quick payout." If you only move when you see an immediate reward, you will stop moving the moment things get difficult. Second stage is embracing invisible progress. The hardest part of any journey is the beginning, because you are putting out maximum effort for minimum visible reward. Think of heating an ice cube. If it's at 20 degrees Fahrenheit and you heat it to 31 degrees, it's still a solid block of ice. To an outside observer, nothing has changed, but a massive amount of energy has been absorbed. When you hit 32 degrees, it melts. You didn't fail from 20 to 31, you were building the necessary thermal mass for the breakthrough. Third stage is disconnecting from the scoreboard. If a basketball player spends the entire game looking up at the scoreboard, they are going to miss the pass, trip over their shoelaces, and lose the ball. The scoreboard is a byproduct. The play on the court is the reality. You have to learn to detach your self-worth and your daily motivation from external metrics, views, dollars, scales, or praise, and anchor it strictly to your execution. Fourth stage is the discipline of the mundane. Greatness is boring. It is the same repetitive, unglamorous tasks done with high intensity day after day. It's writing the extra page when your brain feels like mush. It's making the extra sales call when you've already been rejected 10 times today. Passion gets you into the arena, but the discipline of the mundane is what keeps you there when the lights go dim and the crowd goes home. Fifth stage is standardizing before optimizing. Many people fail because they try to build the perfect system on day one. They buy the best gear, design the ultimate schedule, and then burn out in a week because the friction is too high. Trusting the process means accepting mediocrity at the start. Just show up. Build the habit of being there first. It is infinitely easier to fix a poorly written page than it is to fix a blank one. Standardize the behavior before you try to optimize the results. Sixth stage is the necessity of strategic blindness. When you look at a massive mountain you have to climb, your brain gets overwhelmed and triggers panic. To keep moving, you have to develop a form of strategic blindness. You have to shrink your horizon. Don't look at the 5-year plan when you're overwhelmed. Look at the next 5 minutes. What is the single most productive thing you can do right now? Do that, and let the future take care of itself. Seventh stage, reframing failure as data. In science, an experiment that fails isn't a tragedy, it's a data point. It tells the researcher exactly what not to do next time. When you face a setback, a rejection, or a flat-out failure, you cannot treat it as an identity crisis. You are not a failure, you just ran an experiment that yielded negative data. Adjust the variables. pivot the hypothesis, and run the next test. Eighth stage is managing your internal monologue. The loudest voice you will ever hear is the one inside your own head, and it is usually an unreliable narrator. When you are deep in the trenches of a long process, that voice will scream at you to quit to protect you from discomfort. You have to learn to talk to yourself instead of listening to yourself. Replace the passive doubt with active commands. Ninth stage is the pivot versus the quit. There is a massive difference between quitting because things are hard and pivoting because you've gathered new data. Trusting the process doesn't mean hitting your head against a brick wall forever. It means staying committed to the mission while remaining fluid with the tactics. If a road is blocked, you don't abandon the destination, you find a different route. 10th stage is the identity shift. Ultimately, the process is not about getting something, it is about becoming someone. The trophy will gather dust, the money will be spent, and the applause will fade. What lasts forever is the character, the resilience, and the relentless work ethic you forged while walking through the dark. The ultimate reward of the process is the person you become by refusing to stop. Don't look for the gold at the bottom of the hole today, just focus on the swing of the shovel. Trust that the dirt you are moving is clearing the path to exactly where you need to be. Keep moving. Thanks for watch, like, and subscribe for more. Have a good day.